Canada is going to crown another UFC undisputed champion. A lot of people think it's going to be in this welterweight division, and it is going to be Mike Malott. Harken back to UFC 289, Vancouver, British Columbia. All the pressure in the world is on this guy against Adam Fugit, and man, did he rise above it. When the lights are bright, he is at his best. And it may sound trite, right? But this is a big game player. He elevates his game to the setting. And you should hear his training partners and coaches talk about just how good this guy is at the gym. A lot of people believe, as Mike Malott hits the inspection zone, we're looking at a future UFC champion. Born in Westwood, New Jersey, to the surprise of some, but fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil, here is the perennial welterweight contender, Vicente Luque. Some might call his style meat and potatoes, but it's filet mignon and the best potatoes you've ever had, because this guy can strike, he can grapple. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, hasn't always leaned on that in the octagon, has been a knockout artist at times, but you know, when the welterweight contender, Vicente Luque, shows up in your bracket, you are in for a fight and potentially a brutal night, and that is a fact of which his opposition tonight is acutely aware. Vicente Luque, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Vicente the Silent Assassin Luque.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
The silent assassin, Vicente Luque, getting ready for the start of this round. His style is anything but silent. Outstanding mix of knockouts and submissions. He likes to strike. He said as much midweek. He believes this matchup will be favorable for him in terms of the striking. Can always lean on that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game if need be, but Luque ready to kickbox under the lights tonight. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and is right to the target.
Nice straight right lands. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And yet another straight hand landed by Mike Malott. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Good jab. Trying to kick the leg out.
Big inside kick.
Good defensive vision to block that punch. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. the most...
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenon.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There's the hook in the clinch, lands by Mike Malott. 30 seconds to go now.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout. But you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Front kick to the body by Mike Malott.
What a tricky head kick. Oh, nice. Quick jab lands there.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Luque's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. And now some separation. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the gut.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Well, at times he's tried to check kicks, but he has not been effective in doing so, and now he's starting to limp a little bit.
He's starting to limp from those leg kicks. He's showing that it's hurting. That's a big sign when you watch a fighter, because a fighter...
Great shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Huge right hand!
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Oh, Mike Malott's left leg is now compromised. Perhaps it was that last kick, but clearly you can see he is dealing with a limp, and that could be a storyline that continues as this fight rolls on. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, Malott has got full mount now. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut. Massive shot from the top.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to reach.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Nice job by him defensively there. Luque's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Nice jab.
He's got to start throwing now. Oh, that's big.
Gets back to his feet. "30 seconds to go in the round. Under 20 seconds now to go. Both guys appeared to land there. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Just like you drilled in the gym.
All right, let's look back at some of the action. DC, your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice front kick. And he blocks the shot there. Great body kick there. Oh, and he lands another huge leg kick downstairs. Lord have mercy, man. This could be the beginning of the end.
John, it's time for his corner to start looking at stopping this fight. He has taken far too many of these leg kicks. An uppercut in! Oh, body shot. Now we're going. Oh, nice right hand.
Luque's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we are starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reaction of the opponent.
Excellent ground and pound here by Luque. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, single power now. No, he gets it through the leg punch there. Holy smokes! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Buffer Malott!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's life. And tonight, he got that done. And he should